What's up everyone, my name is Farid, you guys already know that. Welcome back to another Shaky Hands vlog. I promise I'm gonna buy a tripod, probably next month when I have the money. Until then, you're gonna have to handle my shaky hands, I'm sorry. It's the best I can do. Today's video is gonna be a stream of consciousness vlog because I didn't have time to script anything because I've been sick, and that's how I'm gonna open it. I got an STI from a bar of soap. I'm telling you this story because I didn't know that it could happen until it happened to me. I want to raise awareness. I want to help you understand that it can happen, so you gotta be careful. The STI that I got was a yeast infection, which is classified as an STI when it happens in the genitals because it can be transmissible by sexual contact. That's not how I got it. I got it from a bar of soap, and it's actually kind of a wild story. At the end of last month, I went to the grocery store to do my monthly groceries, as I always do at the end of the month, and I didn't find the soap that I needed, that I usually buy. I didn't find my preferred brand of soap. I only found other brands of soap that were very expensive, way over my budget. So I started looking for a cheap bar of soap, and I found the cheapest one that they had. It was actually cheaper than my preferred one. So I thought, score, I'm saving money. Terrible idea. And I bought the bar of soap. Sorry for the traffic noise. I can't do anything about it. Anyways, I bought the bar of soap, the cheap one. I bought a bunch of it because it was cheap. I figured, I'm gonna buy it enough for the whole month, maybe a little bit for next month. Terrible idea. I bought the bar of soap, and I came home, I was happy, everything was great. I took a shower, my first shower after this grocery store shopping spree. After this grocery shopping spree, I took the bar of soap, the first time that I opened this soap. I still had a little bit of the soap from last month, so I finished that first. And then, about 2 days in, actually, this was about a day into the new year. I bought a bar. I took the bar of soap. I showered with it. I washed my boy bits, my parts, like I always do. And then I went to sleep. I probably didn't rinse as best as I could because I was tired. I just wanted to rest, so I just showered real quick. I dried up, and then I went to bed. Next morning I wake up, and I'm gonna be blunt. My penis was swollen and red and itchy like hell. And I thought it was an allergic reaction. I was like, oh, this is bad. I applied some Neosporin because I thought that would help. And I just went about my day. 2 days later, I couldn't retract my foreskin. It was very painful. It burned. Every time I washed it, it burned in the shower. I figured, I have no choice. I have to go see a doctor. Took me almost a week to see the doctor because the doctor was on holiday because it's, beginning of a new year. And so I went to see the doctor. I woke up really early. I went to the free clinic. I got there. I saw the doctor. I actually saw the doctor the day after the dentist vlog. The day the dentist vlog went up. That's when I saw the doctor. The day after I recorded the dentist vlog. I saw the doctor, and the doctor told me I had a yeast infection. Candidiasis is the name that he used. And I freaked out. I was like, but I haven't had intercourse. How did I get an STI? And we started running down the list of possibilities, and we got to the soap. I got candidiasis, I don't know how to pronounce it in English. I got a yeast infection from a bar of soap. It was bad. He prescribed me some meds. Some of them I got free through the universal healthcare program that we have. Some of them I had to pay for. I spent almost $40 on meds. It was bad. It was really bad, but I'm powering through. I've been taking antibiotics. He prescribed 3 different pills and 1 cream. One of the pills I know for a fact is an antibiotic. I'm taking it every 6 hours. Doctor's orders. Another pill is, I don't know if it's an antibiotic or not, but it's strong. I have to take once a week. So it's very strong. I take one every Tuesday for a month. I already took the first one. I'm gonna take the second one the day this video goes up, and the third one next week, and the fourth one next week. So, you know, it is what it is. And I also have to take another one that I took single dose, 2 pills, 2,000 milligrams. I took them at once, just down the hatch. On the day that I was prescribed them, single dose, those are the strongest. I can only take one. I cannot take them repeatedly. And I don't know if they are antibiotics or not, but, you know, it is what it is. So, I've been on antibiotics. I've been applying this antifungal cream on my genitals, on my junk. It burns a lot less now. I've been on treatment for about a week. The treatment lasts a month total with all the meds. But I've been applying cream, antifungal cream to my nuts, my junk. And my nuts too, because my junk rests on top of my nuts, and I want to make sure that there's cream everywhere so it gets better soon. I'm mostly better. My junk isn't red anymore. It isn't itchy. There's only one little sore on the underside that burns like a motherfucker. But it is what it is. I know it's weird making a video talking about my junk, but this is a cautionary tale. This is a warning story. Don't buy cheap soap, because cheap soap screws the pH of your genitals. Don't buy cheap soap, because that's going to cause a fungal infection. Don't go to sleep with soap underneath your foreskin if you have a foreskin. Just, you know, rinse it well. I don't like washing my dick in the shower because the shower spray, I don't have like the little handheld shower that you use localized. No, I don't have that. I have a big shower with a lot of water pressure, and that water pressure hurts the head of my dick when I'm washing my dick, but, you know. But I gotta do it. I gotta rinse my dick with the shower head, even if it hurts, because otherwise this is just gonna happen again. And you do too. Always rinse your dick when you use soap. Some people told me not to use soap. Some friends of mine told me that just wash it with warm water. Just don't use soap. But I am using soap currently. The good soap. I bought the good soap later. To use the good soap because I gotta maintain proper hygiene, or else the infection is never gonna go away. But after this is done, I am not sure if I'm gonna continue using soap. I might just use water. I don't know, because I'm uncut. So I'm uncircumcised. So if I don't maintain proper hygiene, it gets cheesy, and that's bad. So I don't know if I'm going to maintain using soap. I'm going to maintain using soap if it's the good soap. If I don't find the good soap, I'm just going to do it with water. And you got to dry it, because one thing that I learned, is that yeast infection is a fungal infection. And it's a fungus that we already have in our body. But, and this is a problem, it's a fungus that gets like, how do I say this? How do I say this? If the imbalance, if there's imbalance in the pH of your genitals, but also if it's moist, the fungus can proliferate. The fungus can proliferate and cause an infection, so that's dangerous. And this infection is dangerous. This infection is very dangerous. Yeast infections are dangerous. Like, it's rare, but if it gets into the bloodstream, it can cause a generalized infection and you have to be hospitalized. And the death rate for people with that generalized fungal infection in their blood is about 25% for people under 75 years old and 50% for people above 75 years old. So it's dangerous. You got to be careful. So yeah, that's actually my time. I can't believe it took this long. I felt a 10-minute vlog with talking about my junk. But yeah, just to recap. Wash your dick with good soap or warm water. Dry your dick. If you use soap, rinse your dick. Because otherwise you could get a fungal infection and it's terrible. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I don't ever want to have this happen again. It's more common in people who are uncircumcised. I'm looking into circumcision to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So, you know, it sounds a bit drastic. A friend of mine told me it was drastic, but I am terrified of this happening again because it hurts so bad. Plus, the treatment lasts a month. Can you imagine being a month out of commission? Ugh, it's terrible. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!